Hi, it's Alejandro here. I'm gonna give you a little hints, points of what is body composition, what it consists of, your fat-free mass, your lean body mass, your overall body, your essential fats, your storage fat, and how do we use it in a way, and how can we lose our fat with diet, exercise, and proper nutrition. Also, we are going to go through your BMI, how to do the formula, other ways that we can figure out body mass as the bod pod, skin calipers, all those fun stuff. So hope you enjoy this, hope you like it, and if you have any comments, please leave comments at the end. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about your fat weight versus your lean body mass. Your fat weight is self-explanatory. It's going to be your fat that we have in the body. It turns to accumulate more in your stomach, your thighs, your glutes, your arms in a way. And you see it under your neck. Fat weight is the bad one, the one that we don't want, we don't need. It tends to happen because we live a sedentary lifestyle. We don't exercise as we are supposed to. We have a poor diet, and it's right now taking over America since we're the obese nation so far. Your lean body mass, we're gonna see it more in your athletes, people that are active, they exercise, they do not sit their butts all day looking at TV or simply being at home. They go out, they have their leisure activity, they walk their dog, stuff like that. We also want to have as much lean body mass as possible, since that is going to help us live a little bit longer in a way, and it's going to help our organs work better, it's going to help our body function better. We're also going to have our essentials fat. This is the one that we need, the ones that we use in the hearts, the lungs, all that, all those organs. We have it in the blood because it's good for you. That also comes with your energy expenditure, because we use it to break it down and we transform it through energy, and it's the one that we actually need to have an amount of it. We need to have a specific percentage of it. Your storage fat is the one that you might consider we have it around our organs to protect us in a way. You have it in your skin to kind of protect you from the cold weather if you live in a cold area. And storage fat is also good, but it should not be in a high amount, but we still need it. Here you can see the essential fat, storage fat that we have, and the muscle and bone percentages. Having a poor body mass index as a woman will lead to some period problems. It could be pain, could be a heavier flow, could be a very amount of stuff. This is not good since it can mess up your fertility, it can mess up your hormone production and how your energy creates in your body, which this is stuff that women typically have already problem with, especially their energy. Since women have a lower testosterone level, they don't produce as much energy as men do. So now that we went through what having a high BMI for women can cause, we can talk about how to determine this. How do I have a high BMI? We have a chart that is not accurate to people today in 2016, since people are taller, bigger, but you can use that to classify if you may have some problem with your heart, some problem with your lungs, problem with your body, if you have a high BMI. This is a very easy equation. You can do it with just some pen and paper, really. You're just gonna divide it, or you can just use the chart if you want some easy numbers. So this is the formula we use to determine your BMI. It's weight divided by height in squares. To determine your body mass, we also have the skin calipers. They're fairly easy to use. We have the bod pod. It just measures with air. We have the hydrostatic weighing as well. You gotta hold your breath underwater for a couple seconds, and that will get your body mass. And we have the DEXA. DEXA is one of the most accurate ways to do it, but it's the most expensive one. And we have the BMI chart that can give you your height and your weight, and you can look up your number. Now that we talked about the different BMI numbers, we can talk about the two body types. The two body types are android and gynoid. Your android is going to be more concentrated in your visceral fat, your belly. It's gonna squish your organs, making them smaller in a way, and they're gonna have a harder time working. If you squish your heart, it's gonna pump harder and it's gonna pump less blood. It doesn't have the enough room to function properly, and your lungs are gonna have a harder. You're gonna have a harder time breathing because they're not gonna be able to expand and compress as they regularly do with no visceral fat around them. Then you have your gyno. Your gyno is more concentrated in women since the gyno builds the fat in the thighs and the glutes, which is not a bad thing, but we want to avoid since both of these type of bodies they can lead to atherosclerosis, and that is not good because the veins are gonna get clogged with cholesterol, aka fat. But we can prevent all of this with proper nutrition again, proper exercise. And this can work if we do it in a constant measure. If you watch the different body types in people, you can differentiate if they have gynoid or an android type of body. Here you can see an ectomorph, a mesomorph, and an endomorph body type. All this you can prevent it with proper exercise and proper nutrition. Yes, it sounds quite difficult, but if you think about it, exercise doesn't mean going to the gym every single day or going to the track every single day. Just do moderate intensity workout for at least 60 minutes a day, 5 times a week, and you'll be on a good path to lower your BMI. And having a good nutrition or a proper nutrition doesn't mean that you're gonna stop eating your sweets. You can have them, but in a moderate amount. And this doesn't mean that you're gonna go into extreme crazy diets like people started doing using Herbalife. Herbalife is good if you're gonna just use it for you're gonna substitute one meal a day. Not like people used to do, they substituted through 3 meals or they just didn't eat, they rely on Herbalife. This doesn't mean either you're gonna go crazy on a ketogenic diet. This doesn't mean you're gonna have no carb diet. You can eat, but you're gonna have a adequate amount of every single stuff that you need. If you go to MyPlate, they'll give you a basic nutrition guide on what to eat and how to eat it and how much you should eat of every single stuff. And if you want to do a proper exercise routine or proper weight loss, just basically buy an animal, buy a pet, buy a dog. That is gonna make you get up and go outside and have some leisure time with it. Or if you have kids, go to the park with them, and that would be your immoderate exercise that you do in one point of the week. It doesn't mean going to the gym. This doesn't mean being a straight person that works out every single day. You can just break it down in 10 minute every 2 or 3 hours in your day, or when you have some spare time that you're not doing anything, just go walk. You don't have to be a weightlifter. Yeah, you don't have to be a professional athlete to start a routine to get better with your life. This doesn't mean that sit down and be at home. No, go out with your family and friends. Enjoy a nice walk in the park or some stuff like that. How doing exercise doesn't consist of dying under the gym because you want to lose weight rapidly. You're not going to lose weight rapidly because every pound you lose is going to be 3,500 calories that you got to eat less. So that would be basically in a day doing 250 calories of exercise and 500 calories and 250 calories of basically meal, a good meal. Don't take 250 calories less of it. Don't drink 3 Pepsis or 3 Sprites, drink one. And that's how you're gonna start little by little changing your nutrition plan to get to that better point of having a better BMI and lowering your risk for having cardiovascular disease. In MyPlate, you'll see some of the stuff that you can eat and how much you can eat it. Some of the exercise as well that you can do is some cardiovascular activity or some really good strength training activity. This will help you to lose weight in a very rapid pace. Hopefully I helped a little expand your knowledge about BMI and how does it work and what you can do to help get lower numbers of BMI. Hope you enjoy this video. Leave a like or a comment in the box below. Thank you.